Honorable Chairman Sri K. Anjanappa, the builder of this great institution, at the same time who has taken the stupendous task of taking the nation building activity. This is the activity which the government has to do. Instead of government, he and his wife, Srimati Rama Devi, both of them have taken this building of nation building activity on their shoulders and are instrumental to this establishment of this august institution. Then the other equally very important personalities who work in this trustees are Ms. Lasya Saujanya and Prashant Anand, who are here on the dais. Then my esteemed friend, the President of Fraternity Forum, Mr. Anand, and another a great personality shouldering the responsibility of nation building activity which is carried on in these four corners of this school, none other than respected Hemalata Sridhar, the principal of this institution, and Srimati Lakshmi Devi, another important personality who also sharing the responsibility of nation building activity. The respected parents who have assembled here, and my dear beloved students. It is indeed, ladies and gentlemen, it is indeed a great privilege and honor for me to associate myself with all of you on this day. Being apart from my routine, my activity as a lawyer, working in the office and the courts, I am really delighted for being invited to be part of this august gathering where the young blood flowers, like flowers, they are graduating today. After seeing the youngsters and their ambitions, I am very much delighted. Ladies and gentlemen, this institution took its birth way back in 2000-2001. Now, nearly about 22 years have elapsed. In 22 years of its birth, from its birth, it has grown like a big institution of education, a prestige. It's a prestigious institution. This institution is partaking education. See the importance of education. I would like to convey to all of you from the famous sloka of Bhartruhari, a famous personality of previous years, ancient time. See, he says, Vidya nama rupam adhikam prachanna guptam dhanam Vidya bhoga kari yasassuka kari Vidya guru nam guruhu Vidya bandhu jane Videsha gamane paradevata Vidya raja pujita Vidya vihinaha pashuhu. This is the sloka given by great saint of ancient times, Bhartruhari. It means Vidya nama rupamadikam. Vidya nama narasya rupamadikam. See, the education, it brings light to a person, glows the person in front of the public, in front of the society, in front of everyone. It glows the outlook of the person, the mentality of a person. Like this, it enhances the beauty of a man or a woman, as he can speak. Then, Vidya, Bandhu Jane, amidst the well-being of the, amidst the parents or the relations or the public or the society, as the case may be. Videsha Gamane, if you go abroad, see, if you go abroad, if you have a very good education towards your credit, you are respected everywhere. That is the importance of education. Vidya Gurunam Guruho. It is the Guru of Guru. If you are literate, if you have acquired good knowledge, that is the great wealth. In other words, he says, Vidya Prachanna Guptam Dhanam. Nobody can steal the knowledge which you have acquired. Nobody can steal. If you have acquired money or wealth, somebody can steal it. But this Vidya which you acquire, it remains with you till your death. That's the reason why Bhartahari says, it's a Prachanna Guptam Dhanam. Vidya Bhogakari, it brings every glory. You acquire all the assets. That's a big asset for you. It brings all the assets to you. Yashas Sukhakari brings the enrichment. Then Raja Pujitaha. See, if you have acquired the knowledge, you are prized everywhere. The government or the management of any institution, it gives you a good place, it honors you. See, if you have a good education, you will be honored everywhere. Even if you go abroad, you are honored. If you don't have knowledge, if you are not educated, if you don't have any education, basic education, then you are equal to an animal. Vihinaha poshiku. So that is the importance of education. So such an important activity is shouldered by Sri Anjanappa and Mrs. Anjanappa Srimati Ramadevi. I request all of you to give a big hand to them for taking this nation building activity. I am reminded to say, ladies and gentlemen, a great French thinker and a great teacher, Montesquieu, he was telling, nations cannot be built by industries, establishment of big business establishments. Nations can be built within the four walls of the classroom. Look at the importance of what the saying he says. The foundation is laid by the teachers within the four walls of the classroom. The present day children are the future generation, people of this country. Who knows? Many Abdul Kalams are one of the, you see, you may become an Abdul Kalam, you may become an Einstein, you may become Sir C.V. Raman, you may become anything. You have a bright future. See, this institution is laying the foundation for you to become a Sat Praja, a good citizen of this country, who can mold and shoulder the responsibility of future young India. See, in the dream of Dr. Abdul Kalam, he was dreaming that the young India becomes the powerful nation in the country, it becomes the number one of the universe and it's going to lead the world. That is the ambition of Dr. Abdul Kalam. I am sure the present day youngsters, you being the students, you will certainly achieve that goal and make this great country Bharat to become number one in the world and become the guru of the universe. Now we are seeing day by day how Indians are motivated, how Indians are march ahead, forwarding ahead, how they are rolling this entire universe. Ladies and gentlemen, look at the chief administrative officers, CEOs of all great companies in the world. Wherever you go, you find the Indian being the chief administrative officer, chief of that institution, whether it is a Google company or whatever company it is. Especially in the software field, young Indians have achieved stupendous goals. Likewise, I wish all of you to take that responsibility, making this country as number one country in the universe. Again, gentlemen, the importance of education. One of the great thinker, Roosevelt, he said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So you are acquiring that education from this institution. This institution is imparting that type of standard education. Then, according to the words of Chanakya, the importance of education, he says, education is the best friend. An educated person is respected everywhere. Education beats the beauty and you. What is that is learning is a friend on a journey, a wife in a house, medicine in your sickness, and religious merit is the only friend after death. See, these are the words of great Chanakya, who was the mentor of Chandragupta Maurya, who was instrumental in establishing a great education institution, Takshashila. These are the words of Chanakya. So, look at the importance of education, ladies and gentlemen, and my young students. See, if you acquire good knowledge, that is the power, you are acquiring the power to beat anybody, to any eventuality, solve any problem. You can build this nation with all vigor and vitality. So that is the reason why you should acquire good education. Then, so far as the teachers are concerned, I want to say one word. I am a son of a teacher, husband of a teacher. I myself being a teacher at BMS Law College, I know the importance of important responsibility on the shoulders of a teacher. They are the persons who can bring light from the darkness, eradicate the darkness. See, the words of Chanakya, a teacher could never be ordinary. Both he can do for construction and destruction. Everything it is in his hand or in her hand. He is the great Shilpi What is the work of a Shilpi? A good architect. He is the architect. A teacher is a person who creates a good engineers, good philosophers, good thinkers, good administrators, or everyone. See, it is in the hands of a teacher. That is the reason why I said nations cannot be built. It can be built within the four walls of the classroom. So I hereby salute the teachers of this great institution with both your hands. You have taken a stupendous task. Why I am saying is, I had a small interaction with some of the students. See, look at the performance rendered by the young kids who have studied in kindergarten. How eloquently they shared their views. How is it possible without the hard work of the teacher? It is the hard work behind that the students have performed in such a way. It is because of their hard work, the young students who are now attaining the graduation. When I interacted them, some of them said, "Sir, I want to become an IAS officer." I was very, it was a great joy for me. Likewise, I want to become a fashion designer. Another lady, I was amazed. She was telling that she wanted to join the army and serve this country. This is the enthusiasm I found from the young blood. Ladies and gentlemen, you have that. See, that is the reason you have to aim. So in the words of great Vivekananda, he says, for the young, this is the saying of Dr. Vivekananda, for the young youth of this country, or youth of this universe. I cannot limit him to this country. He is a great saint of the universe. He is a great thinker of the universe. He is a great philosopher of the universe. See, Dr. Vivekananda says, when you have a dream, you have it and grab it. Never let go. Likewise, you dream it high. Come what may, you dream it high. You will try to achieve your goals. Likewise, keep your face always towards sunshine, and shadows will fall behind you. Again I quote, believe in yourself. You can be anything you want to be. That's what I saw. Me and my friend Mr. Anand, we saw that light in many of you when we had a small interaction. What you want to become. See, that is the light that we have seen from the young minds of this great institution. All power is with you. We can do anything and everything. Again, I am reminded to share one more great saying of Dr. Sri.S.N. See, it's a very simple message. What Dr. Sri.S.N. said. If you sweep a corner, that should be the best swept of the world. To say in Kannada, ಒಂದು ಮೂಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಸ ಗುಡಿಸಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಗುಡಿಸೋ ಕಸ ಎಷ್ಟು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿರ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು ಪ್ರಪಂಚದಲ್ಲಿ ಅತ್ಯುತ್ತಮವಾಗಿ ಗುಡಿಸಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಜಾಗವಾಗಿರಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ದಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಗಿವನ್ ಬೈ ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ Sri.S.N. That means to say that even if you do the job of a cobbler, that should be best of the job. If you do the job of a farmer, that should be the best of the farmer. If you do the job of a doctor or an engineer or architect, that should be best. That is the message given by Sri.S.N. Ladies and gentlemen, we can see many Saranvis in you. We can see many Kalams in you. Great personalities in you. Who knows? You may reach to that heights, and beyond their heights. Then, Dr. Kalam says, the best brains of the nation may be found on the last benches of the classroom. So it doesn't mean that in the front bench you don't see. See, even in the student of sitting in the last bench also, he can become the best citizen of this country. That is the message given by Dr. Kalam. Ladies and gentlemen, there is a saying in Kannada, Marali yatnava madu, Marali yatnava madu. Likewise, Dr. Kalam has said, end is not the end. In fact, END means, that means end. END means effort never dies. Effort never dies. That is the reason why my young beloved students, I hereby give you a call that you should never get disillusioned. You should always think that I am number one. I am not inferior to anyone. Think that you are number one. That egoism you should develop in yourself by your diligent studies. See, some may acquire, some may grasp very easily. That means to say that in the classroom, everybody's IQ will not be same. Somebody may grasp it very quickly, somebody may grasp it little later by doing further study. See, it can be acquired by your diligence. Diligence, honesty, integrity, diligence, punctuality, these are the things which you have imbibed in your blood to become the best citizen of this country. To build this great country, you should be always enthusiastic, diligent, honest, industrious. If you imbibe these qualities in you, you can beat any situation. Likewise, ladies and gentlemen, see, I found great things and noble ideology behind the establishment of this institution. When I read the preamble of this great institution, really, I was astonished. My respect to the founders of the institution is immense. I hereby salute the management, the founders of this institution for bringing such a great ideology, in bringing such ideology inculcated in the minds of the young students. Give them a big applause, big hand for this great, stupendous task taken by the management of this institution, Mr. Anjanappa and Mrs. Anjanappa. See, gain more knowledge, reach greater heights. This is the mantra of this institution which has been preached by the management. Another important aspect I found is, education is a medium which will lead us from darkness to light, from ignorance to knowledge, from understanding to enlightenment. This is the one thing which I was amazed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the goal, aim of the management of this institution. With this goal, with this ideology, with this ambition and desire, they have started this institution. See, look at the preamble, how this school has started and how it has taken this journey with a noble ideology of eradication of darkness, bringing the lightness, making the students a beautiful, responsible future citizens of this country. Now, I think I have taken much of your time. In the last but not the least, I call upon all the students to stand up and take this oath. All the students, please repeat what I say. Keep your hands like this. This is the oath which I am administering you to become good, responsible citizens of this country by acquiring knowledge, which is the power to run the engine of this country. I will have great aim. I will continuously acquire knowledge. I will do hard work. I will pursue and succeed. All the best, ladies and gentlemen. Take your seats. This is the oath that you have taken. With this oath, start your future journey in acquiring the institute education. As I earlier said, many of you have shared your aims to become what? In achieving what you have aimed, you practice this, you will reach your goals. Undoubtedly, 100% you will achieve your goal and become best responsible citizens of this country. Then, ladies and gentlemen, I deem it a great honor to be associated with these august young flowers like students. I profoundly thank Mr. Anjanappa and Srimati Ramadevi, the pillars of this institution, and I again thank my esteemed friend, my president, Mr. Anand, and the teaching class who have taken this nation building activity. I thank you one and all. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity. Thank you very much. Thank you.